What is up, everybody? I'm JJW, and I got comics. Let's see what came in. Oh, that's a Compass Comics package. It's a Gemini mailer, and inside is a nice letter from a Mr. Graham Nolan. You can find him on Twitter at gnolan. I think it's like gnolan12 or something like that, but you hit Graham Nolan up on there. You can follow him on Twitter. You can also obviously go check him out on Indiegogo. I'll put a link in the description below. And it's a thank you letter. It says, can't thank you enough for your support of Alien Alamo and my Compass Comics brand. It is your trust and patience in these projects that is changing the way comics are being made and delivered to fans. I hope the passion and enjoyment I'm having working on these books translates to you in the final product. If you have any concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out to me at the email above. Let's all get together again in January for the launch of giant-sized, two-fisted, manly tales. So inside you can see I got an Alien Alamo with some tchotchke stuff in the package, and a copy of the Chenoo. So, yeah, the Chenoo. Okay, so let's look at these things. So here we have the Chenoo, Alien Alamo, the letter, and the tchotchke stuff that came in the package. So I'll show you this stuff first. This is a lot of times on crowdfunded projects, the creators will offer some extra stuff if you buy the book while it's crowdfunding, and then later if it goes into other campaigns, you don't really get that stuff. So this stuff is exclusive to the Alien Alamo campaign. Included was, I did not expect this to come. This is a Cyber Frog, which is a character by Ethan Van Sciver. Cyber Frog on the Houston ranch, and he's been munching on the alien invasion bugs. So that's a little collaboration piece. And I'm pretty sure that this is drawn by Graham Nolan and colored by Gabe Eltiab. Sorry, dude, I'm saying your name wrong. Eltiab. Go watch him on YouTube. Okay, so we got two trading cards for Alien Alamo, Compass Comics trading cards. One is the father and son, the Houstons, as well as the character Tobias. And that character Tobias is what sold me on this entire project. I saw that and I was like, Sam! And then here we have the Houstons up on a rock shooting at a bug. The story takes place in 1957. This is one of the space critters. It is a sticker, so you can peel and stick. I won't. We got a bookmark in case you lose your place in the story, and a Compass Comics peel and stick sticker. You can throw it on your computer or notebook or something like that. I really don't know. I got a bunch of this stuff. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Eventually, it's going to become too much. All right, so we'll throw this stuff back in the package. Okay, so I supported this project because I saw this character on the promo art on the Indiegogo page, and I was like, oh, Texas, 1950s, monsters, the space monsters, and, people fighting them with, like, primitive weapons. This is going to be great. So, Alien Alamo, signed by the author. We have a matte finish, perfect bound. I'd say it's probably like 60. I don't think he numbered the pages. We'll look up that in a second, how many pages it is. Spot gloss on the logo. Let me see if I can hit the light with the... there it is. Spot gloss on the logo and spot gloss on the bugs. So these spot gloss spot gloss covers are pretty great on a matte finish book. Okay, so before I kind of talk about Alien Alamo, let's look at the Chenoo. So I didn't start supporting indie comics on Indiegogo or Kickstarter until like 2020. So I'm a couple years behind the I'm looking over there. I'm gonna move this over here. I'm a couple years behind the drama. Chenoo released in 2020. So I wasn't around, or I wasn't paying attention when this came out, and I didn't know about any of this. And now, so when I picked up Alien Alamo, I picked up the Chenoo as a add-on, an add-on perk, or I got the deal with 2 comics or whatever. So the Chenoo is a black and white monster story that takes place in, I'd say current, yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like current era, so probably in 2020-ish. Black and white, but color is used for effect. So the entire story takes place in Colorado in a snowstorm, but red, a single color of red, is used to quite a good effect throughout the book. Otherwise, the black and white really serves the snowstorm setting. It's also a matte finish, perfect bound, with spot gloss on the logo and spot gloss on the blood for this particular book. So the story of the Chenoo takes place in Colorado in, like, I'm going to say 2020, 2019, something like that. A blizzard rolls in, and with the blizzard comes this mythic creature from old Native American folklore. A creature that's lost its heart. Usually it was a human that and it lost its heart because of cannibalism. And so now when the deep storms come, this creature emerges and it starts killing people and consuming their hearts in order to try to warm itself again. So when the Chenoo attacks this little town, and there's, no power, no escape, and it's like minus 20 outside, these people have got to do what they can to try to beat this thing. Black and white, a little bit of color, great story, good story, very good story. Highly recommend if you support any of Graham's other campaigns, pick this up, add it to your collection. Okay, Alien Alamo. I like Alien Alamo better than the Chenoo, and I think I like Return to Monster Island. I've got some videos on these too. We have Monster Island, Return to Monster Island. Monster Island's a black and white comic from 1997, and Return to Monster Island is a full-size hardcover, but full color monster story. I think I like these better than the Chenoo, but they're all good. They're all good. But I think I like Alien Alamo the best, and I'll tell you why. Alien Alamo takes place in 1950s in a ranch in Texas. This is Houston, James Houston, I think, and that's his son. This is one of their farmhands, Tobias, and on the night that Sputnik was supposed to pass over the sky, I think, there was this meteor shower, and the youngest Houston's here. Travis Houston, I think it is. Travis rides out to explore while his dad's asleep drunk. Those are beer cans. Now, James Travis is a veteran from World War II, fought in the Pacific, so he gets PTSD dreams. He gets that tragic, like, caught in memory stuff. So his son goes out to see what the meteors were, and they were rocks. They're space rocks, so he grabbed one. Next morning, Travis family goes out and does their thing, and one of the farmhands discovers a cow that's been chewed up. And here we have a flashback and another episode. I'm not going to flip through the whole thing, but I do want to show you there's a couple of moments where you see how many of these bugs there are, and their solution is to blow up a fuel tank and burn them, and that worked until they found out that there were just way more than they thought there were. There's an entire like valley full of these things, and even that's not all. So a couple of twists, a big twist at the end. You're gonna want to check this out if you haven't if you didn't back Alien Alamo. I don't think it's in demand, but we'll check that out here. Check out the link below. Let's switch over to browser. Check out the link below, and you will find Graham Nolan's Alien Alamo, and you'll also find the Two-Fisted Tales. So, campaign's closed. You can no longer support this. That's okay. You should have done it. You should have done it earlier. But hope is not lost. You go to Graham Nolan's newest campaign, the one that just launched, Giant Size Two-Fisted Manly Tales. This has been funding for like 4 days. It's already got $50,000. This is a collaboration project. It's going to be 100 pages, 100 page book, and you can pick up Alien Alamo along with Giant Size Two-Fisted Manly Tales for $80, the high tea perk. So if you didn't get Alien Alamo, get this perk right here, because this is I think this is a 48-page book. Let me go check real quick. Alien Alamo. Wow, a lot of pages in there. The book, 64 page. So this is Alien Alamo is a 64-page book, and Two-Fisted Manly Tales is over 100 pages. It's going to be a collaboration piece with looks like 5 stories. More stories will be announced during the campaign, so it's going to be a bunch of stories. So you have Chuck Dixon and David Williams doing a Volsung in Iceland, a story set in Iceland. Mike Barron and Butch Geese, Gurkha on a Train. Mike Barron is currently doing a Thin Blue Line project. Bo Smith, Tim Razan, Andrew Paquette doing True North. Graham Nolan and Michael Golden doing Crossing the Rubicon. And Kevin Gravoy and Roberto Castro doing I Liken. So we're going to have an anthology series, an anthology book. So a bunch of short stories. Here you see a dude literally punching a werewolf. This is going to be amazing. So go check that out. If you're not interested in picking up Alien Alamo, then you can get the Giant Size Two-Fisted Manly Tales for $50. So that's a 100-page book for $50. Bunch of stories, bunch of creators. Or you can get the Ball Buster perk, and you can pick up the Chenoo, Alien Alamo, and Giant Size Two-Fisted Manly Tales for $110. As always, Graham has commissions available. He might throw up some head sketches or something else like that. And there is the feature perk, which is a brass knuckles perk. So you get the Giant Size Two-Fisted Manly Tales, and you get a trophy that's definitely not just a pair of brass knuckles bolted to a trophy. You get a cool trophy. with brass knuckles. So a bunch of cool options. If you're interested, check that out. The link's in the description below. And let Graham Nolan know that I sent you over to back his project. I think that's all that I have for this particular video. Love these books. These are great. Great investment. I waited from February 2021 to January 2022. So it was about a year between when I backed the book and when the project resolved. And that's just the way that it is with Indiegogo books. So I highly recommend if you're looking to support indie projects and support artists, and you're looking for ones that are dependable and deliver, Graham Nolan is dependable and delivers. This is a great book. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. If you haven't already, please hit subscribe. Bye-bye.